What's going on, guys? Today I am back with another hat format replay review for you guys. If you're interested in sending in your hat format replays, you can go down to the video description and find out all the information on how to go about doing that. But anyways, here we have a match between Blab, who is going to be on Mythic Ruler, versus Jelly-Filled Fun, who is going to be on a Chain Beat deck. There's a lot of different versions of Chain Beat, so it'll be very interesting to see what version they're actually on, but let's get straight into this. It looks like Blab will win the rock, paper, scissors here. Opening hand, we see Title, Card Trooper, Gold Sark, Soul Charge, Upstart Goblin, and Jelly-Filled Fun here has Widespread Dud, Tenki, Wind Up Rabbit, Compulsory Escape Device, and Robin Goblin. Very interesting to see that, but let's see how this one goes. Blab draws for turns, finding a Soul Charge. Here they summon Card Trooper, use the effect, sending Blue Eyes, Tempest, and Foolish, so pretty good mills there, hitting another Dragon Ruler. They go Gold Sark, banishing Redox, which can then add a copy of Mythic Tree Dragon. They go Upstart for trade-in. They take a second to think here. They go Tempest, banishing Title and Mythic Tree Dragon to summon it out, which then they can use the Title to go and add a Mythic Water Dragon. It'll be interesting to see if they go trade-in. Oh, they do. Finding double skill drain. Okay, Soul Charge, bringing back the Mythic Water Dragon and the Blue Eyes. And just setting 2. Okay, so they're choosing not to overlay these for like an 8 or anything. I guess they figure, skill drain is going to sort of carry them here, as well as, just keeping big bodies on board. Like, Mythic Water Dragon does have quite a lot of defense, so no reason to, overcommit here if it's going to wall up enough. Here, Jelly-Filled Fun finds a copy of Black Garden, very strong, that's what they need in this deck. They go Tenki to find a copy of Brotherhood of the Firefish Bear. They summon Bear, use the effect, sending Tenki as cost to try to pop the Water Dragon. That gets met with Skill Drain. Here, Black Garden is activated, which is a pretty cool card. It says if a monster is normal or special summoned face up, except by the effect of Black Garden, have its attack, then the controller of that monster special summons 1 Rose token, plant level 2, 800 attack and defense to the opponent's field in attack position. And then the other part of the effect barely ever comes up, so if it does, I'll go over the second part there. But the main thing is it's going to have any monster that gets normal summoned or special summons attack in half, and the opponent will get a token. Here it looks like they set some back row. They go battle phase. I don't even know why they'd set the back row first here. That feels a little weird, but they are going to attack over the Card Trooper to get in some damage. Card Trooper triggers, and Blab gets a copy of White Stone of Legend. Here, Blab draws for turn, getting a copy of Dragon Shrine. Very, very strong. Summon the White Stone. Here, the Black Garden triggers, so there's a token. They synchro summon for Stardust. Keep in mind the attack is halved and, they get tokens. White Stone is also going to trigger here and add a Blue Eyes. Blab's thinking. He goes Dragon Shrine, sending Blue Eyes and Blaster. So it looks like, is that 3 Blue Eyes? Or is that just 2? Nope, that is 3. Yeah, 3. So some builds do play 2, other builds prefer 3, so seeing 3 is pretty cool. With the skill drain, that's pretty solid too. And taking more time to think. Switching Mythic Tree Dragon to attack is kind of funny, but it will be able to run over a token at bare minimum. They take some time to think. They let it go. Not using that compulsory escape device yet. And let's see. Doing more thinking, and they just pass it over. Jelly-Filled Fun gets a copy of Torrential Tribute. Summons Wind Up Rabbit, which unfortunately isn't great here because, Skill Drain is negating this effect. But Black Garden still triggers having the attack and stuff. Oh, Skill Drain, they do catch it, so maybe that was just a misplay on their part, passing it over to Blab, who gets another copy of Dragon Shrine. The Gold Sark resolves, so Redox gets added to hand. And they just go battle phase. Here, Robin Goblin is activated. That says each time a monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent discards 1 random card. I don't know why they're activating that here. Oh, wait. Each time a monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent discards one random card. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's basically just Spirit Reaper in a trap. But I don't know why that was activated there. That feels a little weird. Maybe they were just trying to like bluff a lance or something, but even then, if Blue Eyes at this point, I'm pretty sure this had its full attack, so that felt a little weird there. But here, pushing in for more damage. Main phase 2, switch Stardust to defense and tribute set the Blue Eyes, so then the Black Garden doesn't trigger, and then go Dragon Shrine. And Jelly-Filled Fun just scoops it up. No reason to keep playing that. They're having a bit of conversation back and forth. I'm not really going to look that over, but feel free to if you want. Here, opening hands, we see Blab get double Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, Tidal, Silver's Cry, and Card Trooper. Jelly-Filled Fun seeds Banisher, the Radiance, very, very good. Soul Drain, Vanity's Emptiness, Compulsory Escape Device, and Wind Up Rabbit. So also just a crazy, crazy stun type hand here, and they get to start out, so they'll get an additional draw here. They didn't draw. Okay, but they summoned Banisher. Oh, they got reminded they're finding another compulsory escape device that's relevant, you know? So, yeah, summoning the Banisher, though, and setting 2 back row, keeping the devices in hand. Obviously, there's no access to Black Garden right now, so there's not really a reason to play these necessarily, especially when you have, like, Soul Drain and Vanities, so there's a good chance they won't be able to really play under that anyways. Here, Blab gets a copy of Soul Charge for their draw for turn. And Soul Drain is activated instantly there. And 2 back row are set. The Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is a very good card against, basically any sort of floodgatey type cards, unless it's like maybe a macro or something, because the discard for cost still gets banished. So that's a thing. But anyways, Jelly-Filled Fun gets a copy of MST off the top. Summons the Rabbit, goes to battle phase, and gets in for some good damage. Here, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is activated, sending the Silver's Cry, and I guess Banisher, I should mention, it says any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead, so the Silver's Cry here is going to get banished. And they stack the Banisher, and it looks like the main phase 2 cards are set. Over to Blab, who gets a copy of Blue Eyes. Card Trooper on summon looks like the compulsory escape device is activated. That says each player chooses one monster they control and shuffles it into the deck, chaining the Wind Up Rabbit, so this will get banished and then returned on the next standby phase of theirs. And the Card Trooper will still have to be shuffled here. Back over to Jelly-Filled Fun, who gets the Banisher that was stacked. And standby phase, the Rabbit returns, goes to battle phase, and pushes in for more damage. Here, the second Wing Blast is activated, banishing the Tidal here because of the discard, and putting back the Banisher again. Could the Tidal have been used here because it got banished, or would it have... I don't know if this can miss timing. No, it wouldn't have missed timing, so... Oh, because of this. Right. I completely forgot that this does banish too. This says, activate by paying 1,000 life points. Monsters that are banished as well as monsters in the graveyard cannot activate their effects. So, right. And here, it looks like Blab draws for turn and just proceeds to scoop it up. Moving on into game number 3. Blab is going to start this one out. Opening hands, we see MST, cards of consonants, MST, Mythic Water Dragon, Blaster. Jelly-Filled Fun here sees Escape Device, Upstart, Black Garden, Torrential Tribute, and Vanity's Emptiness. So it's good to see Black Garden with the compulsory escape device, but it is unfortunate that they are going second here. Regardless, though, it looks like Blab is going to need some sort of good draw to actually make their hand super playable. Like, it's good they have the double MST, but right now they don't really even have a way into a dragon, so let's see. They draw the Mythic Tree Dragon. Okay, so that's really good. So Mythic Water and Tree, so they can, at bare minimum, make a rank 8. So summoning the Tree Dragon, specialing the Mythic Water, using Tree Dragon to copy Water, going into Felgran. They choose to hold the MSTs there, makes sense. Here, Jelly-Filled Fun drew a copy of Macro for turn. They then go Upstart, and they draw a copy of Wind Up Rabbit. So, okay, now they have a good target for the device or the garden. They summon the Rabbit first, and then activate the garden, not giving Blab a token, and then setting all 4 back row back over to Blab, who gets a copy of Phoenix Wing Windblast. Standby phase, it looks like the compulsory escape device is going to be activated, and in a way this might be just simply to bait out the effect of Felgrand here, and I'm sure that the rabbit will also be chained here, which it is, so nothing really happens except the rabbit is banished here. They go straight to battle phase and attack in for 28, setting 3 back row and passing it over to Jelly-Filled Fun, who gets a copy of Needle Sealing. In standby, the Wind Up Rabbit returns, set the Needle Sealing. Here, MST is activated in end phase to pop the Needle Sealing. Blab gets a copy of Foolish, that's pretty good, though the macro could come down. But here they go straight to battle phase, and the rabbit is activated just to banish and get it out of there. Here's the Foolish, there's the macro. Are they gonna MST or just send? Oh, I think that maybe they just didn't realize that that was activated there. So they are chaining the oh, they were just thinking ahead. So they are MSTing the macro, so then the Foolish will resolve here. Sending Whitestone, which will then add a Blue Eyes. From here, they just pass over. Jelly-Filled Fun gets a copy of Banisher, which unfortunately isn't going to do anything with the Felgrand here. The rabbit will return, though. And they say it's good. They set the Banisher and pass. Blab gets a copy of Tempest. That's very, very good here. And they go Wing Blast, discarding the Blaster. And they're going to go for a random back row here. If that's Vanities, I forget what their other back row was. Was it another escape device? It might have been, or maybe that was last game. I don't entirely remember there. I guess we'll see after this. Here they go Tempest, banishing the Tree Dragon and Blaster. They think. They say it's good. Here it's summoned. Black Garden activates, Blaster activates, adding Flameveil Guard. Cards of Consonance, discard Guard, get Gold Sark and Whitestone. Pretty solid there. They can summon the Whitestone, giving them another token. And then, oh, did they misclick or were they synchroing? Oh, they're taking a second to think. Okay, nope, they are synchro summoning here. For Stardust, Black Garden will trigger again, as well as the Whitestone, to add another copy of Blue Eyes. From here, they go battle phase, Felgrand over a token. Only 400 left, and Stardust, even with the halved attack, can attack over the 800 token. And that is game. So Blab takes that one. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, you know, the deck here, the Chain Beat deck, couldn't really do a whole lot. The stun monsters are really good, but just against, you know, skill drain in game 1. And then in this other game, things like Felgrand are just too big of a threat, even with the halved attack or anything. Though I guess the Felgrand didn't have half attack here. But in general, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on it. Comment any questions or videos you want to see in the future. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified anytime I put a new video out. Share this video with your friends. And don't forget to go down to the video description to find out how to send in your hat format replays. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video.